Hey, what's up guys? It's Marquita. If you're new here to my channel, welcome. If you're not new, thank you so much for coming back to join me for another video. On today's video, I'm going to be finally doing my planner lineup for 2019. I did put it out there on Instagram and asked you guys what type of video did you want to see from me today? And by overwhelming response, you said you wanted to see my 2019 planner lineups. So that's what we're doing today. So if you're new here, I do hope that you will stick around and consider subscribing and also giving me a thumbs up if you enjoy this video. Also guys, don't forget to turn that notification bell on so that way you don't miss any videos. So without further ado, if you want to see the planners I'll be using for next year, make sure to stick around. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right in. So first, what I thought I would do is explain to you my current system. I am going to be doing a Franken Planning 101 video probably before the end of the year, and so during that video I'll really explain to you in depth how I have this thing set up and my thought process, and really how to Franken plan for 2019 if that's what you choose to do. So this is my catch-all planner. So I'm going to be showing you about 7 planners that I'm going to be using for next year, but remember I only carry around 2. I carry around this planner, and then I also have my traveler's notebook now. Well, technically 3 because my mini happy planner stays in my purse. So everything is Franken planned all into those 3 planners. So hopefully that makes sense. So this is my catch-all planner. Within this planner system, I have several different sections, and the sections are pulled or Franken planned from other planners that Happy Planner has, and I just pull them out that particular month out and put it in this planner. So that's the concept of Franken planning. So I just wanted to show you my current system before I talk you through all of the planners I'm going to be using. So within this planner, again, I have my budget section, my face section, a goals section, business section, personal, and this and that. And so that is going to remain the same for 2019. The only difference is I'm going to tweak this whole planner up. It's going to be a different cover, probably different discs, just a different setup in terms of the color scheme. So I may not be using this Mom Life anymore. I'm still deciding on that, but of course I'm going to be using this. So this is a part of my 2019 planner lineup. So I thought I would show that to you first. So now let's move into the next planner I'll be using for 2019, which is my personal development planner. And so I just mentioned that section is a part of my catch-all planner. And so the personal development insert that I use are not the fitness, which is what this planner is, a fitness planner. I actually use the wellness planner, or the wellness extension pack. And so that is what this is up front. So these inserts are from Happy Planner Wellness Extension Pack. They do have a actual wellness planner, so you could use that as well and just pull the months out, because this is not dated, and that wellness planner would be dated. And so if that works better for you, you could definitely do that. But I choose to have this because Elaine Michelle sent this to me, Michelle here on YouTube. She graciously sent this to me some time ago, earlier, probably this year, and so I've been using it, and so I'm about to run out, so I'm gonna have to decide if I'm gonna pull another extension pack or if I'm actually gonna get the full wellness planner. But again, I don't use all of these planners separately. I use them all combined into my catch-all planner. And so I literally just pull out sections from here, and then I put it in my catch-all planner in that particular section. So first up is a wellness planner or extension pack. That is the first planner that is up on my planner lineup. Next planner is the Faith Planner. You guys know I absolutely adore the Faith Planner. It is slowly becoming one of my favorite parts of planning. So I use the new Faith Warrior Planner from the Happy Planner Girl line, and I love it. And again, I do not use it as is. I pull that particular month out of the planner and put it in my catch-all planner. And then when I'm done with it out of my catch-all planner and I'm pulling the next month, then I put the month that I finished in the back. So that's why that says November, because we are currently on December. So when I'm done with December, I'll put that back here, and then I'll pull the next month. So this is a 2019 planner. So what I've been doing is just redating it, and it's been working out well for me to do it that way. But starting in January, I won't have to redate it. So I'm super excited about that. So I started using this, I believe, in October. And it's kind of been hit or miss from time to time. I have been planning in it. You guys have been seeing several plan with me's on my channel. But next year, I am going to be writing out my spiritual goals this year. But for next year, I'm going to really try to focus on making sure that I am writing in this on a daily basis. Because typically what I do sometimes, and that's why I don't write in this all the time, is because I'm a really, really big fan of digital too. And sometimes that trumps writing in it. And so I'll take my iPad and I'll just do all of my notes and everything on there. And that works out. But I do want to have a record of, you know, different spiritual topics and things. I want to be able to come back here and look at that actually on paper, because sometimes digital, I feel like it gets lost in translation. And so that's the plan. And so I want to make that a goal for next year. So I'll be sitting down soon, writing out all of my spiritual goals for 2019. And one of them, again, is to make sure that I'm writing in this on a consistent basis. And so that's next up on my planner lineup is the Faith Planner insert going into my catch-all planner. Next up on my planner lineup is newly added. It is the new Healthy Hero Planner. I did get this from another planner babe, Tarshell B. Hey girl, she's awesome. She sent this to me and I'm super appreciative of that because I have been using this. And so again, I do the same process. I pull that month out, put it in my catch-all planner. Once that month is done, I'll put it back in the back. So it's like a filing system. And a lot of you ask me, how long do I keep a planner? What do I do with inserts that I've been using and that are filled out? I basically keep the planner for a year. And then once the year is over, I'm going to start trying to do a flip through of that entire year, as long as I can keep everything together. Sometimes when I pull a month out, I don't store it where I need to store it. I just kind of stick it in there, and sometimes things get lost and tossed around. So that's another goal for me for 2019, is to make sure that I'm filing it correctly, so that way I can flip back on all of these planners for you guys, because you have been asking that as well, to do like monthly flip throughs of my spreads, and I have been getting a lot of you asking me to do a yearly flip through of my catch-all planner, and so I'm considering that. I have a lot of videos to film, so we'll see how that works out. But that is my goal for next year, to make sure everything stays in order and I file it away properly, so that way I can look back on the year and everything is in order and nothing's jumbled all around. So that's the plan. We'll see how it goes, y'all. You know, we set all these high goals at the beginning of the year and then we fall off. So I'm hoping that does not happen. But next on my planner lineup, which is planner number 4, is my Healthy Hero. So I'm looking forward to making all my health goals happen in 2019. So next up is my social media and business planner. This has been very functional for me to kind of grow my business and social media. And so again, what I do is I pull it out and I put it in my catch-all planner, but I do refer to this quite often because I did section everything off. I have a video on my channel on how I set this up, but I love this. So let me know if you guys want to see a flip through of this, because this is very functional. And so I have different sections. I've got ideas, I've got projects. Let's see what else I've got here. I've got, I guess, posts, because I got the camera there. So I'm not sure what this section is until I actually look in it. I'm thinking it's social media type stuff. Like a Boss and Today. Not sure why I got that Today in here. That must have just been thrown in there. And then I do use the Squad Goals planner for my social media and business planner. And so again, pull this month out, stick it in my catch-all planner, file it back away once I get done writing in it. And so this is a 2018-2019 planner. So I've got a lot more left that I can use out of this planner. And this planner has been very functional for me as well. And so I absolutely love using this planner for my social media and business planner. And so I'll be doing the same thing next year. Next up is the budget planner. So I've been trying to do better with my budget planning. Normally, if you see a video on my channel, it's going to be for my shop and my personal type budget, not for our family budget. So I don't really share like our income together, like my husband's income. I don't really show that. I just show like my business, my shops, my YouTube channel, and all that stuff. And so that is what I write in this budget planner. And so I've got, this is actually from the home management expansion pack. It came with these little budget trackers, so I just stick those in here. So this doesn't actually come with the budget planner, and they no longer sell the expansion pack anymore, so disregard that because you won't be able to get that. So I actually have, this is 2018. So what I was doing is I was pulling the budget expansion pack, which is undated, I believe. Is it undated? I believe it's, no, it's dated. It's dated. So there's multiple things going on with this budget planner. So what I'm going to have to do is go through this, sort it out, purge all this old stuff that I haven't used or that's used up. Because remember, again, we're going to start fresh 2019 and go all the way to the end of 2019 and try to make this clean as possible. And so that way we can reflect back and everything is in order. But I do love using this budget planner, and it has been working out quite well. And so I already have all of my Decembers in my catch-all planner. And so again, once this is cleaned out and everything, then I'll go ahead and start. And I probably will need to pick up another budget planner because I think this is going to be all used up. Because I've got October, here's November. And then, yeah, so I think I'm going to need to grab another one of these budget planners. And I may even have an expansion pack in my stockpile over there. So we'll see how that works out. Let me see. This is December 2018. So I had the expansion pack and I had an actual budget planner. That's why this December is in here. But I do already have December in my actual planner. So I technically, yeah, see, that's why this isn't dated here. But this one is dated because I just combined them both. And so this is the expansion pack. And so there's a few differences with that. So I will go ahead and clean this out. Once I clean it out, then I'll figure out where I need to go from there. And if I need to purchase a new budget planner, I'll do that. But that's next up on my lineup. So stay tuned for more budget planner videos in 2019. You guys seem to enjoy those. And I'm very transparent with sharing with you my successes, although they be little on the grand scheme of things. And so I'm looking forward to doing more of those types of videos in 2019. So definitely next up on my list is the budget planner. And I find that when you Frankenplan, guys, it makes things less overwhelming because right here, if you look at all that I've shared with you so far, this entire planner stack just seems overwhelming to me. It's like, why am I going to carry around all those planners? That's a lot, and I'm not even done yet. And so that's the beauty of Frankenplanning, is because you get the feel of using multiple planners without actually having to lug them around. And that's what I'm all about, simplicity, or things that seem simplistic. So next up on my list is my recipe planner. So you guys know I don't carry this around. I'll pull some sheets and put it in my classic size catch-all planner when I'm ready to write a recipe. And otherwise, I don't really do too much with this until I'm ready to cook. So you guys have seen a flip through of this before. It is stuffed to the brim. And so I'm hoping that I can add a few more recipes, and then I think I'm going to outgrow this. So every page is almost filled up because you guys know how much I love recipe planning. I still have to plan for these recipes here because I just do. And so that's why the picture is sitting here waiting to be planned for. And so this thing is awesome. So I have some Publix recipes on that side. And then, like I said, I have just a ton of recipes, and my plan is to hand this down to Miss Addison, and hopefully she will be appreciative of that. And so that way, when she has a family of her own, she will be able to share some of Mom's favorite recipes with her husband and her kids if she chooses to go that route. And so that's the plan. So I love having this, and there's lots of good stuff in here. And so this is just, I have both recipe planners from the Happy Planner. I have this one with the black cover, and then I also have the one with the red cover. So maybe they'll come out with a new recipe planner soon and a recipe planner sticker book. I've been talking about it since forever, but I definitely want a value pack, full on Happy Planner recipe planner sticker book. That's what I want in my life, like yesterday. So hopefully they'll hear my cry and they will implement that. Maybe for 2019 they'll surprise me, but I would love to have that. So love this right here. So I'm hoping to do more recipe planning on my channel. You guys know I kind of fell off on the recipe bandwagon as far as like meal prep and stuff because I don't know, I've just been so preoccupied with other videos. So I'm gonna probably keep my schedule the same in terms of like what videos I film on what days, because it's working. And so this will be a part of Wildcard Wednesday whenever I do the menu and recipe planning video. So I love that part of planning, my favorite part. And so this is my recipe keeper, and so that is definitely staying in my lineup. So far we've gone over 7 planners, y'all. So that's a lot. Can you imagine if I was lugging all those planners around and pulling different planners at different times? The only time I pull the planners out is when I need to grab the insert for the next month. Otherwise, I don't even worry with the planners. And so next up is going to be my main planner. So I'm going to be using this Desert Dreams for 2019. I am in it now for 2018. So what I've been doing is just pulling the months from the back And so I started at October, and so that's why September's in here. So this is going to take me from January of 2019 up until September of 2019. And by that time, guys, honestly, I will have chosen another planner and moved on from this planner. I can't stay in a planner for too long, and so I don't mind not having all the months in there because I'm using it now. So starting in January, I won't have to redate everything like I've been redating it. And so that's going to be a huge, pressure off my shoulder, although sometimes I might still date it just to make it cuter and make the spread cohesive. But I love this planner because it has a little box at the top and then it's aligned here at the bottom. I do also have the Supermom planner for classic size, and I'm thinking about maybe, putting it in a couple of months, switching it up every now and then. So we'll see how it goes. I haven't quite figured out that dashboard layout though, y'all. I haven't, not even in the mini. So this is going to be my main weekly and monthly planner. Of course, again, I'm going to pull January out when January comes, put it in my catch-all planner, and then I'll stick this on my shelf. So that's my main planner for 2019 is going to be the Desert Dreams Happy Planner in classic size. All right, next up are my smaller planners. First up is my mini happy planner. I adore this. This is the Supermom planner, and so I have been using the dashboard layout. This stays in my purse, and what I do is I just pull it out to refer to. I don't really keep it out too much, don't really look at this on a daily basis. And so this is the dashboard layout, and this is what I've been using. So this will stay the same, and it'll just stay in my purse just in case I need it, and I need to look at it really quickly. And then also I do have the fitness planner in here, or a fitness section in here as well. And so I fell off the bandwagon with this because I've been using my Healthy Hero in my classic size. So I don't really think that there's a need for me to plan in this all the time. I just literally take this to the gym, and so that way I can write in my stats. If I'm doing my weight training or whatever, I can write in like the weight I'm lifting and what I've done for that day. So this is great for on the go because I'm not going to lug that big classic happy planner into the gym, and so I like having it here. I also do have a budget section in here, but I don't keep the budget planner in here because again, that's in my classic size happy planner. So this is technically two planners. It's the Mom Life for my weekly and monthly, and then it's the fitness planner. So that is next up on my 2019 planner lineup. So as you can see, we got a lot of planners we're using, but that's why I adore Franken planning, because it doesn't really feel like that. So I love this mini happy planner, and I don't think I'm going to change anything up with it. I think I'm just going to keep it as is because it has been very functional for me for what I use it for, and so I don't see myself changing anything. I might tweak it up just a little bit, but the core of it is going to stay the same. So that is next on my planner lineup. So lastly is this gorgeous traveler's notebook. So I did add a traveler's notebook to my planner lineup. I adore this traveler's notebook, and so this is going to serve as just like brain dump and journaling. And I did try out a weekly spread, which I actually like, but I don't think I'm going to use this for my planning, that type of planning. I'm not sure yet. I'm still deciding, but I did do a spread for this week, and I like how it turned out. And so it's just playing around with it, and I got these printables from Annie Plans Printables, and I like how it has categories over here. And so I said, why not try to just do a plan with me and see if I want to add this as a planner. But again, I have my mini happy planner, my classic happy planner, so that would be planning in 3 planners, planning the same thing. So I think I'm just going to keep this as like a brain dump and like social media ideas and things like that. And I keep this next to my bed so I can have it with me at all times. And that way I can pick this up really quickly if I need to write down an idea. I do also keep this in my purse and take it with me wherever I go. So I have this along with my mini happy planner. So if I want to just sit down somewhere at the library or at a coffee shop or whatever and just write out some ideas and just get it all out of my head, this has been so far so good. So I'm definitely keeping this on my planner lineup. I'm waiting on some more things to come in. I did add some tabs here, but I feel like my pens are obstructing the view of the tabs. And so I'm waiting on some more things to come in. I did add some tabs here, but I feel like my pens are obstructing the view of the tabs. And so I added some top tabs. Well, I'm going to be adding some top tabs, which I just purchased from Planner Press. And so I'm excited to get those in the mail so that I can actually see the sections in here. So right now I just have monthly, and this is just my monthly year at a glance. And so I've already started to write in some things. You guys already saw a flip through of this planner. I also have a family section, which is going to change because again, I'm not going to be using this as my calendar. I think this is just going to be like family stuff, school stuff for the kids, and just important things that I need to write in for the family. I'm not sure yet about this section, but I love the printable inserts. And then we also have brain dump. So this is going to be changing as well because I did order some notebooks off of Amazon. So I'm just going to stick them in here because I think I want more of like a line view or like a dot grid view as opposed to all this busyness going on. So that's going to be replaced. And then I've got projects here. So this is really like my blog and YouTube stuff. And so these inserts are perfect. I love these inserts. Next I have wellness, which is really just keto stuff. And so I just put down all of my keto ideas, any lunch ideas, anything like that goes in this section. And I'm keeping this as is. Then I've got the kids section in the back, and that's just like appointments, and I haven't written anything in yet. Any upcoming doctor's visits, all of that stuff is going to be here. Any notes, any things I want to do for them is going to go here. So that is just a quick tour. I know you guys already saw this, but so that's definitely going on my lineup. I love this. It's so pretty, and I'm just concerned that it's going to get dirty quickly, but I'll just order another one, I guess, if that happens. And I am concerned about this getting really dirty, but you guys told me that I can change this out if I need to. So we'll see how it all holds up. And I'm also waiting on some charms from another planner babe. I just ordered some from her, and she's the same one that sent me these. So of course I had to order more from her because they're just so darn cute, and I just really enjoy having these here. So I'm excited to get those in the mail once I actually officially place the order. So that is the lineup, guys. So as you can see, we've got 1, we've got 2. I know, y'all, this is a lot, but again, Franken Planning, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's getting pretty high there, y'all. 8, 9, 10. So technically, all of these planners right here are all combined into one planner, which is my catch-all planner. So yeah, so that's again the beauty of Franken Planning. So this is my lineup for this year, guys. I'm using a lot of planners, but you guys know I pretty much roll the same way. Nothing has really changed. I've always used a lot of planner inserts. And I just enjoy using different types of planners just to plan in different layouts. And I just enjoy planning, and I like changing it up from time to time. And so Franken Planning with all these different inserts gives me the ability to just play around with different layouts and stickers and designs and things like that. And so I enjoy using all these planners. It may seem like a lot to some people, but to each his own. And so don't criticize me because I like to use this many planners. So again, here's my catch-all planner. So everything is consolidated into one planner. So it doesn't seem so much when you do it that way. And so I've got this planner in here. All of these different planners are all combined into one. So I love it. And so that's my 2019 lineup. Again, things could change. You never know. You know how I roll. Sometimes I just want to change it up, and so that may occur mid-year, may occur early on. I'll know early on if things are going to work out for me. And then as Happy Planner comes out with new stuff, of course I like to switch it up as well. So I'm going to be doing a setup video on my channel where I'm going to change this cover and all this stuff. I'm going to be using the new Be Happy box. I like the color scheme of it, and so I'm going to change this cover out. I'm going to change some of the stuff up, but my divider sections and all that stuff, the core of it is going to stay the same. So stay tuned for that, guys. So that is it for this video. Short and sweet, right? To the point. So let me know in the comment section below, guys, what planners are you using for 2019? Do you already have your planner lineup chosen? What are your thoughts on my planner lineup? Let me know what you think, guys. And are you excited about the planners you're going to be using? And if you are Franken planning, which planners are you going to Franken plan? I would love to hear from you guys. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you tuning in for another video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully it gave you a little bit of inspiration and you kind of know what direction you want to go in for 2019, and you will subscribe to my channel and also give me a thumbs up for this video if you enjoyed it. So thanks again for stopping by. I hope that you will catch me on the next video, in which case I'll see you then.